Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Gorilla Blood Radio. I am Daniel Correa here in the Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area, California, and insert witty intro here, Scott NDX in New York City.
I like how you don't remember where the fuck you live.
Well, here's my issue. If I say Oakland or near Oakland, some people don't know where that is. They think Oakland, they're like, oh, you're near Los Angeles. No, I'm about 8 hours away from Los Angeles. I'm like 30 minutes away from San Francisco.
People, just a reminder, California is the fucking West Coast.
Basically, yeah.
Okay?
People,
Just remember that.
yeah, people don't get that. Like, they don't, I mean, especially if you live in, like, where you're at in the Northeast, like, you can drive 20 minutes and you're in, like, 3 states.
Not really. It's still a couple hours. It's about an hour.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Especially traffic on the fucking Hudson.
Yeah, I'm exaggerating a bit, but you get my drift. You can literally drive the entire East Coast and hit how many states? In ours, you hit 3, and then you hit Canada.
Well, if you want to drive to Maine, it's about 6 hours away.
And you'd still be in California.
And you drive through Connecticut, you drive through Vermont, at least.
Yeah.
At least.
If you take a different freeway, you hit New Hampshire before you go into Vermont or something.
Seriously. I mean, shit, I actually went into Vermont. That was like a 2-hour drive from, like, Lake George, upstate New York.
So, yeah,
Not even.
that's why it's one of those...
It's ridiculous. Like, and then you go south, you go south, you hit the Hudson from Manhattan, you're in Jersey, you keep going through Jersey, all of a sudden you're in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I
drive to Ohio in like 8 hours.
And see, the reason why I struggle, because I dislike San Francisco so much. I don't like what they stand for. I don't like their football team. I'm not overly fond of their baseball team. The whole city just drives me nuts. Even though the 49ers don't even play in San Francisco anymore, they still piss me off.
Where the fuck they play?
Santa Clara, which is like closer to San Jose than it is to San Francisco.
So why do they just call themselves the California 49ers?
Because they don't want to change the name. It's kind of like how the Dallas Cowboys play it.
What's in San Francisco?
Well, the Dallas Cowboys...
The guy who has 2 teams in New York that plays in fucking Joyce.
Yeah, I know. That's where I was going. I'm like, the Cowboys play in Irving, Texas. I mean, they have so many teams that don't even play in their actual cities.
I'm waiting for them to be like, oh yeah, this is like the Washington State, Tree Huskers. They're playing in fucking Canada.
Yeah. Do you know what the best fake school ever? The South Central Louisiana State Mud Dogs. You remember that? What that's from?
I want to say Waterboy.
Yeah, the SCLSU Mud Dogs.
I actually got that shit right?
Yeah, you did.
What the fuck?
Dude, I love that movie. It's so good.
What the fuck?
Yeah, normally your brain don't work very well on these shows.
Seriously, I'm just like, No, that was just like, the name like that, there can only be one stupid football team movie.
Yep,
Waterboy.
it's the Waterboy. Yeah, the SCLSU Mud Dogs. That's just like, made no sense to me when I heard it the first time, but I'll never forget it. So, oh man, shoot, and we're getting down to the end here at college football. They're going to have their playoff thing. I don't follow it enough to care, really, but...
I don't follow it at all. I never really liked college football.
Yeah, I watch, like, UCLA because that's kind of been my team since I was little, but I don't even watch it religiously either. I mean, if UCLA's on, I watch them. I used to know somebody that went there, too, so I'd always try to watch him play when he was there, and then he eventually got picked up and played overseas in NFL Europe for a while, and then he was a backup for the Ravens and the 49ers for a little bit, a guy by the name of Drool. So, shout out.
Is NFL Europe still a thing?
No, it's not, but I have a feeling they're going to either try to bring it back or expand NFL to Europe because they've done...
All the games they've been playing in fucking London lately?
They've done 3 games in London this year, and they did 1 game in Mexico. The Raiders played just not even 2 weeks ago in Mexico.
Yeah, I remember one of the Giants games was in London.
Yeah, so they're apparently, I mean, getting pretty popular over there. The only problem that I have is the time to travel to go there, plus the differential in the time. I mean, it makes no sense to have a team over there because
Mexico, I wouldn't be a problem with. Mexico and Canada, let's get them in.
Yeah, well,
really?
Yeah, Canada plays football. They have their own version of football. The field's a little bit wider, but whatever. I mean, it's basically the same
about
game.
About like 30 meters.
Yeah, it's not much more. So, but hey, why not? I mean, hell, that's how a lot of the NFL players back in the 90s who were studs, even into the 2000s, got started because they would go play in Canada first and then come back down afterwards.
But when the AFL was, when AFC was still a thing.
Yeah, where they did have the AFL. You're right. Yeah, you're right. The AFL. They had because that's what happened with what's his name when freaking who was it? Which quarterback played? Warren Moon. Warren Moon, I think, played in the AFL first, and then he's.
That's not a name you hear often enough.
Yeah, dude, he's damn good. But yeah, there were.
They used to have the quarterback club for the Game Boy.
Oh yeah, dude, those games are cool.
And probably the guy I picked the most was Warren Moon because he always did the speed round so much better than everyone else.
Yeah, he was fast, but he also had an arm. Like it's one of those situations where back in the day, unfortunately, there was the stereotype that African American quarterbacks weren't intelligent enough, which is absolute bullshit. But
yeah, he was definitely the sore thumb sticking out.
Yeah, well, him.
So, I mean, obviously, I'm a fan of his because the man was such a good ball player.
Yeah,
and he's a name that sticks around, but he pretty much was like the lone Black Ranger.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
amongst the other gunslingers.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, it's one of those situations where statistically, they didn't really get much of a chance, and that's why we've only seen in the past maybe decade where we've had now some black quarterbacks make it to the Super Bowl and have opportunities. Russell Wilson has a ring now. In the 90s, we had I think it was our first one was Doug Wilson from the Redskins. I think that was his name.
Take your word for it. I don't really know much about that type of stuff.
But no, man. Yeah, Warren Moon, Randall Cunningham. I mean, those guys.
Look, and the most we hated Michael Vick.
Oh God, yeah. Well, you can't deny.
Look, we can shit on him all we want for his personal life and what he did with dogs.
He could play football.
But as a fucking football player, before all that shit happened, he was a godly ball player.
Yeah, him and Donovan McNabb. I mean, I'm partial to Dante Culpepper because he did come over and play in Oakland after he played in Minnesota for a while. So I mean, there's some.
The guy who's doing the Cowboys right now.
Dak Prescott.
Jesus Christ! Look, I hate the Cowboys, but I actually really like this fucking guy.
Yeah, he's a rookie, dude.
Look, anyone who could take Tony Romo out like he did.
Dude, he's a rookie, and he's won 10 straight games.
Well, let's be honest. The Cowboys, they put together a fucking team.
Yeah, their offensive line is amazing. Ezekiel Elliott, the running back, who's also a rookie, is amazing. Yeah, the Cowboys are doing.
Dak Prescott's amazing. Yeah. I mean, even if he didn't have the protection he had, I think he'd still be as good.
Yeah, I think Tony Romo just got Bledsoe.
Rightfully so, though.
Yeah, so.
Let's be honest. Look, as good as Tony Romo is, he has not been getting better.
No, and he keeps getting injured. That's the worst part about it. I know.
Yeah, but even when he wasn't injured, the last few years of the Cowboys have been shit.
Yeah, I mean, I know some teams who, if they want to go with Prescott and for the future, I know some teams that will probably be in the market if Dallas wants to trade him away to get some draft picks out of him. Somebody like maybe, depending on the circumstances, if Kaepernick gets run out of the league, the 49ers might want to look at him. I would say that the Cleveland Browns may want to look at in his direction.
Well, there's always room for a veteran in football, you know, especially if you're trying to groom a young quarterback.
Yeah.
Hell, I think at this rate, the Jets would take him.
Yeah, Fitzpatrick, I think, is the quarterback of the Jets, and he's not doing.
Why?
I think that's who it is.
Look, we have a rookie. I don't know if he's a rookie. We have a guy, the tertiary quarterback, the third stringer, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Everyone wants to see him play because no one likes Geno Smith or, Fitzpatrick right now.
Yeah.
They don't. Because they can't win for shit.
Yeah.
So let's just give this guy. Look, What the fuck you win a game in the last 5 games of the season?
Yeah, no, exactly.
It's 3-8 record. What, you gonna try and go for 50-50? Fuck that! Give this young guy a shot.
Well, considering that you have to play Miami, the Patriots, and the Bills.
We're already 3-9.
Yeah, no, Miami, New England, and Buffalo is in that division with the Jets.
And yeah, they played New England very well.
Yeah, they didn't play too badly, but they ended up losing in the end, unfortunately.
Well, no. They played very well in the first quarter. Like, it's in there, oh shit, they got the lead, they're playing really well. Oh, that's the Jets, I remember.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I
still can't believe the Giants are fucking.
They're killing it. Here, I'm gonna bring up.
What? They're 8-3.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring up the records right now, just because.
You know why I think it's so shocking that the Giants are winning? Because they went 2-3 to start the season.
Yeah.
So the fact that they won the last 6 games, and not against some rollover teams either. You know, something clicked in them around game 6 or 7 that made them go, "What the fuck is wrong with us? We're the goddamn Giants."
Yeah. Well, and here's the kicker: the Giants are in the same division as the Cowboys. They're not even winning the division.
I know, but you know what? It's the Cowboys. It's Dak Prescott. It's just, and the Giants beat them the first game of the year.
Yeah, and here's the kicker: the NFC East is exactly like what I'm dealing with in the AFC West with the Raiders and the Broncos and the Chiefs. The Cowboys right now are 10-1. The Giants are 8-3, and the Washington Redskins are 6-4. You could potentially.
I'm happy about that. They should be a little. I think they should at least be 7-3 though.
Yeah, well, they had that tie.
Early this season.
Yeah, they had that tie, so they're 6-4-1. So, but
yeah. Even without the tie, they should be 7-3-1. They should have more wins.
Yeah, well, here, so potentially, because if I'm looking at the conference right now, the standings, the Lions are winning the North at 7-4, the Falcons are winning the South at 7-4, and the Seahawks are winning the West at 7-3-1. So theoretically, where Washington is, they are the last one of the wildcard teams.
Yeah, they could be the second wildcard.
They'll be the second wildcard team behind the Giants. So potentially
and
3 teams.
I have no issue with that.
Yeah, and then you go to the AFC, it's the same thing. Right now, the Raiders and the Patriots would be tied for the 1 or the 2 seed, depending on the tiebreakers. And then Kansas City's 8-3, Denver 7-4. Miami is 7-4 in that same division with New England, so they may be even on the outside looking in at 7. Right now, they're 7-4. They can end up being, potentially 10-6 and not make the playoffs. And
Miami's been playing some good football lately, so.
Well, and the worst part about it, the AFC North and the AFC South, both divisions have 6-5 team tops at the division, and when it comes down to it, you could potentially have 1, if not 2, division winners under 500.
Yeah, that's one thing I always hated about basketball.
Yeah, how many teams get in who suck?
Like a team getting into the playoffs and they're like 3 games under 500.
Oh God, go back and I'm gonna pull, now that you bring that up, I'm gonna bring the NBA stats up from last year. The Eastern Conference sucks ass in basketball.
Is that the one with incident? Because
yes, the Knicks are in the East. Yeah, let me see. I don't want to do this year's stats. I want to do last year's 2016 records NBA. Let's see. Just so we can, for last year's basketball standings, thank you, basketballreference.com. Okay, so conference standings, okay? Who made it officially into the playoffs? The 8th seed. So actually, this year wasn't too bad. In previous years, it's been worse. So the 8th seed was the Detroit Pistons at 44-38. So that's not so bad. On the West, it was 41-41. The Houston Rockets were the 8th seed. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back in time here, and I'm gonna see if I can find, because I want to say, let me see, 2014, 2015. Not team versus team. I want to see his. Okay, so let's see. Who was the 8th seed? In the West, the 8 seed was the Pelicans. They were 45-37. And the Brooklyn Nets, and that was what it was, 2014, 2015. Brooklyn Nets were the 8 seed, and they were 38-44. The Celtics were the 7 seed. They were 40-42, and the Bucks were the 6 seed at 41-41. That's freaking horrible. 3 teams 500 or below made the playoffs in the East.
I think if you have a losing record, you're automatically out. See, no matter what. Yeah. I don't give a shit what division you're in. You're just out.
Well, see, what I think they need to start doing, is change it up a little bit. I mean, instead of having the East versus the West, I know you have your rivalries and stuff like that. I think you should start doing, like, every couple of years you switch it up. You have it be where you have East-West for a set of 4 years, and then 4 years later you change it up and you do North-South. So then all of a sudden you split everything right around Utah, and then all of a sudden you have, instead of being the Western Conference being Portland and the Warriors and the Lakers, all of a sudden now you split it in half, and you got the Warriors and Portland in one, the Lakers and the Clippers in the other, where the Warriors get to play the Knicks as a conference person, and the Lakers get to play the Heat as a conference person. Create better rivalries and have more parity in the league. Because then you have different people to play against every year, and you're not just, I'm gonna craft my roster to stop LeBron James. Like, the Warriors and the Cavaliers would be in the same conference. How awesome would that be if the conference finals 1 versus 2 was the Warriors and the Cavaliers, and then, okay, cool, you may not have as good of a final, but at least somebody else might actually get a shot. Like, that's the hard part.
Well, you know what? They should have better fucking teams.
Well, they have salary cap in basketball. That's the main difference. Why some teams are better than others with the salary cap. Same with football.
Football too.
Yeah, but again, different players, different philosophies. But baseball needs a salary cap. I totally believe that.
Well, baseball doesn't have a salary cap. What they have is like a.
They do luxury taxes, I think.
Exactly. So the more you spend, the more you pay to other teams.
Yeah, so it's like, it's a way to do competitive equity, I guess, but
I think it's actually a good thing because, let's be honest, a team like, the Twins. The Twins have, a salary under $100 million every year, and yet they always put together a team that seems like it's going to compete.
See, but that's like the exact opposite with the A's. It seems like we start to get a good team, even with our shitty payroll, and as soon as a player gets good, our freaking GM says, hey, I can get good money for him. I'm going to trade him away.
Your GM's a fucktard.
It's like...
That's the problem there. Your GM's a fucktard.
Yeah, the past few years, Billy Beane has done shit, so... It drives me nuts when all of a sudden they start to do good, and all of a sudden it's like, oh... And there goes, what's his name? God damn it, what was the outfielder who got traded? I think he got traded to the Mets. Who's the left fielder for the Mets?
Cespedes?
Yes, he was on the A's, yeah.
He was just signed to a 4-year deal.
Yeah, they just traded him this year, like middle of the season.
No, it was last year.
Or was it last year? Yeah.
It was last year.
Okay, because I knew...
It was 2015, and then they signed him to a 1-year deal for 2016 for like $6 million, and now he's getting like $100 million or $80 million for the next 4.
Nice. Yeah.
And by then he'll be like 34, 35, and they'll be like, well, if he falls off,
yeah,
you only have him for 4 years.
Yeah, because he was killing it, and all of a sudden the A's got rid of him.
He is the reason why the Mets had a season.
Yeah. I was like, Jesus Christ, man. Because, seriously, the A's do that all the time, where as soon as somebody gets a little too big for their britches, when it comes down to it, they see it as an opportunity to get prospects. And I'm like, if you have prospects, you're never going to win anything. Come on, guys, really? Like, it drives me...
There's nothing wrong with prospects if you know how to develop the balance of it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, did you ever see the movie Moneyball?
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's a great movie.
It is. And that was basically based off of Billy Beane's philosophy of
metrics.
Yeah, basically it changed the game of baseball. And so he's always still like literally trying to grab that brass ring, try to find that unicorn again to get that season, because the A's still didn't win a World Series that year. They had a great year, but they didn't win the World Series.
Because there's still better teams out there.
Yeah, I mean, and again,
you can do sabermetrics all you want, but you still got to put together a good team nonetheless.
Yeah, so it's insane, because I mean, God, the last time the A's won a World Series, I think it was '89 when the earthquake hit against the Giants out here. So I think that was the last one. I can't recall the A's winning one in the '90s. So.
No, they always Yanks kicked their ass a lot in the '90s.
Yeah, fucking A, dude. That freaking Jeremy Giambi trying to step at home and freaking getting tagged on the back of the leg.
Seriously, man, that was baseball right there.
Dude, if there's two plays that kill me in sports. That's one of them, and watching the footage of the immaculate reception of Franco Harris catching that freaking bullshit pass that bounced off of somebody after a big old hit and catching it shoestring and running for the freaking end zone. Ugh, drives me nuts.
Always like that pass that we had at Super Bowl, the guy catching it off his helmet.
Oh, God, Tyree, yeah.
Yeah.
That catch was I don't know how in the hell he caught that.
How the fuck did he hold up? All I know is me and my dad went apeshit when that happened.
Yeah, well, go ahead. For me, too, it was the
Wait, which one was that? Was that the...
that was against the Patriots. I think...
Yeah, but which year?
Oh, God, that had to...
2007?
I think so.
If that was the 2007 one, that's the one me and Dad watched together.
I think so.
Because you're still alive, of course.
Yeah, let me... I'm gonna...
Yeah. Well, all I remember is we were watching the game sitting there going, the Giants can win this if they just fucking put pressure on Brady, man. The guy can't play that well under pressure. Go through his front line. Get past him. Get in his face. He wobbles, man.
Let's see. David Tyree helmet catch took place in 2008. Yep.
All right, so me and my dad were still kicking.
Yeah, Super Bowl XLII. 42.
Yeah, seriously. I remember we were watching that, and we're both sitting there. All they have to do is pressure Brady, right?
Mm-hmm.
What did they do? They pressured Brady. They shoved it down his throat. And because of that, Brady couldn't get enough of the scoring. Then the Giants pulled one out at the end because that's what Eli Manning likes to do.
Yeah. Eli Manning can't make any...
If you want someone to quarterback your two-minute drive at the end of the game...
Yeah, Eli's up there, man. He's one of those guys where he always has to make things interesting.
Well, it's like, oh shit, we're under pressure. Well, maybe you are.
Yeah. That's crazy. But yeah, man, it's I'm excited that my team is doing well again. I think the league as a whole, again, I've been hearing it from all the Sports Center anchors and the Fox Sports anchors that the league is better when the Raiders are good because more people get excited. Because you hear Raider Nation. Actually, it's more of a Raider universe, dude. It's like a global freaking thing, man. That game in Mexico was insane to watch, and I would assume was just as loud as any traditional football game there.
You know what? People get into sports when they get into sports. Like, shit, I got into the U.S. Open, and I don't even like tennis.
Yeah, I remember we were talking about that after you went. That's pretty awesome, dude.
Yeah, seriously, like, I wasn't even like, fuck it. Oh, I can go for free? Okay, I'll go.
Yeah, dude. Like, hell, I went and watched, like, roller hockey one time, and I was like, dude, this is cool. I went and watched minor league baseball. That's fun. I mean, it's more down home. Like, I don't know if you ever heard the expression, like, down on the farm, or for baseball, minor league baseball, because it's the farm team.
Of course,
yeah,
the farm system.
Yeah. Some people don't know the terminology, but it literally it does. It feels like
hello, Citrus League, Cactus League.
Yeah, it does.
You know what you're talking. I just bought 2 fucking baseball hats
Okay.
today.
It does. It feels like not quite an adult softball league, but it does feel like guys who should be big leaguers playing on a little league field. It just doesn't look like a major league field, and it's
Well,
not.
there's only 6,500 people in most of those stadiums.
Yeah, it's real fun though.
We got the Coney Island Cyclones, which is a Mets farm team. They're single A.
Nice. I like that name, Cyclones, for them.
Yeah, well, we got the Cyclone.
The Coney. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty cool.
So playing off, you got to play off. We also have the Staten Island Yankees.
Okay. Yeah, we have
a single A team for the New York Yankees.
I know we have the San Jose Giants, and that's the A's minor league team. I don't know if they changed their name, but they used to be the Sacramento River Cats. So. Yeah.
And I gotta look up the other teams that we have.
Yeah, shoot, dude. I remember the Houston Astros used to have a farm team called the Vegas 51s.
I just remember the Houston Astros, okay?
Well, shit, they used to be the Colt 45s. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, before the space race.
That's a better fucking name.
Yeah, before the space race happened, the Houston Astros used to be the Houston Colt 45s.
I like that name.
Yeah, I'm pretty...
Maybe they would have played better baseball if they were Colt 45s.
Yeah.
Alright, so here we have the Scranton Wilkes Barre Rail Riders. That's a AAA team for the Yankees. Scranton Wilkes, I think, is Pennsylvania. Trenton Thunder, which is AA. Tampa Yankees, which is A Advanced. Charleston River Dogs, which is A, and Staten Island, which is SS. Staten Island Yankees, then you have DSL Yankees 1, DSL Yankees 2, and GCL Yankees East, which I have no idea what those are. Who do the Mets have? I find this interesting because it's always nice to see where some of the ball players come from, especially since excuse me, sorry. Back in the day, the Yankees used to be really good at S means short season A. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, rookie. I guess that's one the R, and then the other one's foreign rookie.
Yeah, my dad at one point in time back before I was born got a chance to play in with Kansas City for the rookie league. Way back when. He never made it past that. He only played barely one season, but
well, just so you know, the Las Vegas 51 still exists.
Yes.
They're a Mets farm team now.
Oh, sweet.
They're Mets AAA.
Nice.
Birmingham Mets for AA. Advanced A is St. Lucie Mets. They used to be the Savannah Sandbats for a single A. Now they're the Columbia Fireflies. That's a better name than Sandbats.
Yeah, shoot.
Still, though, the best name, which if this was a full professional ball team, I'd probably go to a game. Brooklyn Cyclones.
Okay. Here's the A's ones. Now the River Cats are gone. They don't have the River Cats anymore, but they have the Nashville Sounds, which is kind of cool because Nashville's for music. The Midland Rockhounds. I don't know where the hell Midland is. Let's see. Midland is in Texas League. Okay. We have the Stockton Ports, which because of the shipping ports. We have the Beloit Snappers. I don't know where Beloit is. Beloit is the Midwest League, Wisconsin. Oh, interesting. We have the Vermont Lake Monsters.
Oh, that's
I love that one. That's pretty good.
that's a great name.
And then the rookie and the foreign rookie leagues. That's pretty sweet. I like the Lake Monsters. That's pretty good.
Seriously, we got some good team names with the Cyclones and the Lake Monsters.
Yeah, I want to see what their logo is. They're in the Pennsylvania League. Let's see. Let me see. Lake Monsters. Where's my... there's the home button. I want to go to Google. I put a link in your Skype thing so you can see the history of the Colt 45s.
I'm more interested in what their logo was.
Different. Oh, dude, the Lake Monsters actually looks kind of like a gator. Like maybe like a Loch Ness thing.
I wouldn't be surprised if a friggin' thing was a gator.
Oh, dude, no, yeah, it looks like Nessie. Oh, dude, that's so cool. That's pretty sweet. The Lake Monsters look like Nessie. That's
that is nice.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's one of them. Here's this second one. Yeah, the second one, or the first, this one right here, I think is their main one right now. And that's why I was confused as to whether it was a gator or whether it was Nessie. So I think that's pretty.
They're both good logos.
That's pretty sweet. Yeah.
Although one on the bottom kind of looks like Denver the Last Dinosaur.
It does. I totally didn't think about that.
Come on, you see that now, right?
Yeah, no, yeah. Oh, here's the Colt 45's logo so you can see it.
Trying to get the Cyclones logo for you.
Okay, I gotta ask you about this one too, because there's an old school Denver Nuggets thing that popped up as something close or similar. Tell me who that looks like to you, considering it's this time of the year.
It's Cornelius something.
Yukon Cornelius from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Oh God, who that fucker was?
That makes me laugh, dude. I thought that was so funny.
Oh shit, it looks just like him. With a red beard.
And he's got a big old tongue hanging out and shit. That's funny. Oh man. Oh, dude, it's so funny. Like, even today, just logos and posters and things like that in general, it's funny because some people don't think about things other than just, hey, I'm going to put whatever I need to put on there and that's it. Just a linear, put the team name and make it look pretty. And that's it.
Yeah, that Colt 45's one is nice.
Yeah. Dude, that site, I like that. It even has the roller coaster track in it. That's a cool logo.
Seriously, it's so simple.
Yeah.
It works so well. It fits for what New York is.
Exactly. See, that's one that's like very linear that doesn't have to have too much in the way of show to it. Like even like the Colt.
It feels like a baseball logo.
It does. Like that's why I don't like having something like how I showed you the lake monsters. I mean, it's nice to have that visual because you can be graphic with that. Colt 45 is okay. It's a pistol or whatever. Or the Denver Nuggets, you kind of need to have something that shows whatever your town's about or whatever. Brooklyn Cyclones, dude, I love it because most people would think Cyclones, oh yeah, you guys get hit by whatever so much. No, it's a roller coaster. So
it's the roller coaster.
Yeah, so that makes sense. But I was in a class today, and they're designing posters as a leadership class. So they're designing their posters for their next rally coming up, and it's all like music genres. And they're designing one of the groups is designing a poster for pop music for their class, and it's the junior class. And they're sitting there, and she's sitting there and drawing a microphone for the eye and whatnot. And I go, "You thought about this?" And I do a little sketch on the board, and I draw the microphone for the eye, and I draw a cord going for the microphone up and around to the S, through the S, and then the O becomes the speaker that you plug the cord into.
Ooh.
And they're like, oh my God, I never would have thought of that. And I'm like, yeah, it's because you're thinking too like linear. Like you're just thinking about the letters. Think about like everything else that has to do with music. Because when you think of pop music, it's like, okay, that's something you can go do karaoke to. So, okay, speaker and chords and all that kind of stuff. So, just different things.
Fun with that.
Oh yeah, dude, I love being in that leadership class because it seems like every couple of months they have a rally and they have to make themes for the rallies. And like this time around, it's music genres. So like one is rap hip hop, one is rock and roll, one's pop music, reggae, and then like I think the teachers are country music or something like that. But they do something like that every year, like every couple of months, and so they have to have a new theme all the time. And when they like start to do these posters, I'm like, okay, guys, if you need help with ideas, come talk to me. Because I will give you guys ideas, and then you can run with them, because that's how my brain is wired. So, yeah. Oh, what the heck? What basketball?
New York Knicks logo.
Are you serious?
Looks like a cartoon out of the New Yorker.
Yeah, it's ugly, dude. That's terrible.
Yeah, they had that from 47 to 64.
I was thinking that was like George Washington University or something. That's
all right.
It looks. I mean, it's
known as Father Knickerbocker.
Father Knickerbocker.
Because the New York Knicks are the New York Knickerbockers.
Yeah, I know. I just don't know what a Knickerbocker is.
Don't look at me.
Yeah, no idea. But, yeah, man. Dude, okay, what's the most random mascot you've ever heard of, other than, like, some of the stuff that we've said already so far?
That fucking Philadelphia thing.
Oh, you're talking the Fanatic. I mean, like, the actual school, name, mascot, or team name, or whatever. Not actually the...
I wouldn't really know. I never really focused on stuff like that.
Because there's Santa Cruz out here, Santa Cruz, University of Santa Cruz. They're the banana slugs.
Why?
I guess banana slugs are prevalent out there in that area. I was just like, wait, what? Like, some of them are just really fun. Like South Carolina, like SmackDown was at the University of South Carolina, and same with the 205 live show. South Carolina's mascot is the Gamecocks. Yeah, like you didn't get made fun of for a very long time for that one. Oh, one of the things that just popped into my head for really good logos, Washington State University. They're the Cougars. I don't know if you've seen their logo before. It is absolutely awesome. I'll post it in here right now. Basically, because of it being a cougar, what's your first inclination? It's going to be of the cat, yeah?
Sure.
Okay, take a look at that logo and tell me what you see.
Crawfish.
Crawfish? You see crawfish?
Yes. Like, or a lobster, maybe?
How about a W for the back of the head? The S is the top mandible and the neckline, and the bottom jawline is the U.
Well, I see that.
Yeah, I think that's like one of the coolest freaking logos out there. They're actually able to.
It looks like a crawfish.
Well, you think so, but I think that's one of the best logos in sports. Like, it's so cool to me. I'm still shocked that the Oregon Ducks still can use Donald once in a while on their things. Yeah, because they usually use the O on the side of their helmet, but they actually have Donald Duck on some merchandise, which is kind of odd. That and the fact,
Christ.
huh?
The New York Yankees have been using the same logo essentially for fucking 100 years.
Oh, jeez.
Like the interlocking NY that we all know and love started back in 1909 when they were still the Highlanders.
Oh gosh.
Of course, we have the big Yankee logo with the baseball bat and the hat and all that shit.
Yeah, I do remember that one.
But we still use it, of course. That's still their main logo when it comes to. Well, they used it up to '67. We still don't know that as a Yankees logo, though. You know, but I mean, the interlocking NY is the logo.
Yeah, everybody knows what that is. Yeah, my my friend posted a link to a very random website. I wish it had every team on it, but basically it's an article where you take one letter from an NFL team and it makes a completely different mascot. And I know you're one of those people who likes to laugh, so hopefully these are amusing to you. I wish it was all 32 teams. The link work for you?
Let it load.
You and your stupid internet.
Fuck you. It's my stupid computer. The internet's fine.
Okay.
Now maybe it's the internet. I don't know. I see the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, the Cleveland Browns. You take the N, becomes the Cleveland Browns, and it's a guy with a big old giant like unibrow.
Buffalo Bills.
Look like they're getting sick, yeah.
Chicago Ears.
Yep.
Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, Tony Romo on crutches.
Yeah, that makes sense, actually. No, I did not click on the picture. Do not do that. I hate you, Internet Explorer.
Oh, God, that's your problem right there.
Houston, Texas.
Yeah, that was just like, okay, simple.
Detroit Ions. No, that ain't gonna happen in Detroit.
Yeah, the logo looks cool, but Nah.
Kansas City Chefs.
Yeah,
Delicious.
they've made that joke before on Snickers. Remember that? Great googly moogly.
The Baltimore Raves. Oh, that's just wrong.
Freaking put Edgar Allan Poe looking like a freaking a chick
Rave
raver.
girl.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
That's just wrong. It's wrong.
Yeah,
Washington Redskins. Who goes skiing in Washington?
I don't know. Not DC.
Indianapolis Cots. Take a nap.
Yeah. See, the one I sent to my buddy was the Oakland Aiders. Considering the fact that we now have the record for most penalties in a game, I think that's appropriate. Definitely help the other team win.
Is there the New York Jets just a plane?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a hard one. Yeah, because you really don't have anything you can do with that.
They're the New York Ets. We don't know what it means either. Just a person shrugging.
What is a Jess? Jes? Is there such a thing?
It's Mexican for yes.
Jess.
Yes, I can.
Yeah, I know it is. Interesting. What about I don't know. That's hard.
What the Giants?
What is a Gant? What are Gants?
Let's Google that. What's
Gants. A Gant is chiefly Scottish. It says chiefly Scottish.
Stupid, dumb, idiotic, weird, white.
Oh god. Oh gosh.
Thank you, Urban Dictionary.
Oh, that's Urban Dictionary.
Oh, wow. That's just okay.
Another verb version of Gant. To make thin or lean by insufficient feeding. The New York Gants, and it's a bunch of like sickly homeless people. Their logo. Oh gosh.
Yeah. Apparently it's a British thing.
Apparently there's British slang for what a Gant is, and it actually is part of the female anatomy.
I want to see that mascot.
That's hilarious. That's so funny. Oh, dude, yeah, no, they come up with some funny stuff, man. Like they did one where they did every single mascot involved Donald Trump somehow in the NFL. Like they incorporated. I think I showed you that one. I don't know if I did.
I don't recall.
Okay, let me see if I can find it again real fast. But yeah, it was like let me see. Donald Trump NFL logos. Let's see.
Shit, I want to get a hat for this now. The Brooklyn Cyclones with the BC.
Oh, that's cool.
I know, that's so simple too, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, it was Up Rocks, and it says, let's redesign every NFL logo and make the league great again. Okay, so here you go. I want to say we might have gone through this, but it's freaking hilarious.
I already see the Chargers one using his hair. This should be absolutely horrifying. Loading! It's not loading!
Taking forever.
Taking its sweet fucking time. Maybe it's because there's a giant Doctor Strange commercial on the top of the page.
Oh, damn you, Doctor Strange.
Damn, you're awesome. Are you on Blu-ray yet?
Hey, it was funny. I was watching one of those conspiracy theories that you talk about Doctor Strange. Somebody was actually able to kind of figure out that, like, Marvel actually like kind of used real science in order to like use like to make the quote unquote magic of Doctor Strange. Like, it's actually some of the magic is actually rooted in science.
Oh, I think that's. Well, they always talk about magic being, unexplained science in comic books and shit.
Yeah, so it was kind of cool because they were like talking about fractals and things like that. So if like when the city looks like it's bending in on itself, like in Inception, it actually is almost like looking through a kaleidoscope, and you're seeing basically what you'd see in a kaleidoscope. How it's not really bending on itself. There's just it's to a point where it's just reflecting your vision, so it actually has the same city just shown three ways or whatever. It only looks like it's bending on itself. It's just twisting reality, even though it's not really actually putting it anywhere. So, did that thing load yet?
Yeah, some of them are okay, some of them are stupid. I like Giant Ego though.
Yeah, Giant Ego was a good one. The Buccaneers flag with the hair on it. Some of them are pretty good.
I just like the fact that, yeah, some of it's rooted in science, but it was still actually magic. Where in Thor, it's like, oh, they're alien-like things.
Yeah.
No, we're from a different fucking, essentially, universe. You're aliens.
Yeah.
Now they brought the magic back, and hopefully Doctor Strange just hangs out with Thor and Ragnarok.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to.
I want the Thor, Doctor Strange, Hulk buddy comedy.
Oh gosh. There's a room.
and an Infinity Gauntlet.
There's a rumor going around right now, and I don't know what it is. Specifically, like what it could be. I don't know why it got out there. Haven't they finished filming Thor Ragnarok?
Probably.
Because I was gonna say that comes out like sometime in the next 6-8 months.
I think it's the first movie slated for next year.
Because now all of a sudden there's a rumor.
There's hundreds of Marvel movies that are coming out next year, apparently.
Because all of a sudden there's been something that's coming out saying John Cena is going to be in Thor Ragnarok. Yeah. Okay. I'm seeing this on movieplot.com. It was one of the first ones I could find real quick. So potential spoilers, quote unquote. So if you don't want me to talk, then just tell me to shut up. It says he might set to have a cameo role in Thor Ragnarok. Blah 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 blah. I'm trying to find. IMDb actually has him being added to the cast list as none other than himself. So maybe something happens where he's like randomly in the background, and they do something where they're like, I don't know. Maybe they have just a random ass scene that happens to be. They have a fight and it breaks through a stadium, and it happens to be a wrestling event, or something like in X-Men where Wolverine was fighting somebody in the little cage match in the bar. I mean, I don't know. It's just random, but
maybe Thor's just bored. He's challenging people to fight. And John Cena's like, "I'll take you on," and you can't see him anymore.
Well, and John Cena does have experience with Marvel because he actually voices the Hulk in the Marvel's Avenger Academy video game.
He does?
Apparently, I just found that out myself.
Okay then.
So I thought that was pretty.
John Cena's getting around.
Yeah, he's also doing
He's entertaining as fuck.
Yeah, he's also the voice of a cartoon elephant for Pistachios.
I know, it's great.
It's really funny to see. I was like, wait, that's John Cena.
When I first saw the commercial, I'm like, is that John Cena?
Yeah, and
that's John Cena.
And he does the hefty commercials now, where he every time they say hefty, his pecs go crazy.
Yes, and they're hilarious. They even have one with him and what's his name?
Oh, Rob Schneider.
You can do it.
Yeah, Rob Schneider. Yeah. So it's just funny, man. Like he's getting around now, dude. Like it's.
I like the fact that he's able to make a name for himself outside of the WWE. It's just now, it's like, well, the word you threw in The Rock's face.
Yeah.
We're gonna happily throw in yours.
Yeah. Well, and it's funny because I mean.
At least they haven't done anything via satellite yet.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe now because after what happened with The Rock, I don't know if you saw that he's People's Sexiest Man of the Year. Shoot, John Cena right behind him. I guess I don't know. I'm a dude, so I don't care. But
you know, you like looking at his peaks.
Yes, absolutely. So, but no,
he's not a bad looking dude for his age, and all the shit he's put his body through.
Yeah,
just in general, we can't deny that.
Considering, but yeah, man. So it's just funny. Like John Cena's legitimately following directly in The Rock's footsteps. It's kind of freaking hilarious.
Yeah, but I kind of like how John Cena's not like out there being like a huge movie star right away. He's doing all these small scenes.
Yeah, little things here, little things there, and yeah.
You know, he's not like being like, oh my god, I am going to be headlining every movie ever.
Yeah. Now, did you also hear, since we're kind of transitioning now through to wrestling, did you hear about the settlement with TNA and Billy Corgan?
No.
Yeah,
I don't listen to anything TNA related.
Okay, well, apparently there has been a settlement. Officially, the money number has not been released and disclosed officially to the public, but he did give $1.8 million in loans to TNA at the very last bit to cover the rest of the year. So that had to have been in it. So I'm assuming he's probably going to get a pretty hefty chunk of change, which Anthem Sports and Entertainment is helping TNA now. So, but yeah, so they settled, which is good. So finally now, like, don't have to worry about that shit hanging over their head. The only thing they really got to worry about is the freaking tax lien that they still have in the state of Tennessee.
I don't know why anyone is still just not telling them directly, just shut your shit down.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen, but I mean, again, I like the product. I think it's still decent enough.
I can't sit through it. I just can't. It's the announce crew. Honestly, I can't stand Josh Matthews.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Dude, for the first time, now, I think it has to have been. Because I can't remember somebody actually being happy to wear that turkey suit. You know, they have Thanksgiving, the Turkey Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Grado wore it this year. He lost a match to Robbie E. Robbie E was terrified when he said he had to be in the match against Grado. It was, what's his name? Aiden O'Shea. They've been acting like Billy Corgan's still there. And so basically Aiden O'Shea has been like the general manager, like standing guarding the door. And he's oh, the boss says you got to do this. Okay. So, but yeah, Aiden O'Shea basically said, here's the match, and it's you guys going against each other. And then Grado was like upset to put it on, and then afterwards his music starts playing, and he starts dancing and looking like the turkey.
Of course he does.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Dude, I love Grado. he's grown on me so much. So, but yeah, there's that. And then also, too, news came out this week that WWE will be having a women's tournament for over at Full Sail, possibly called the Women's Classic.
So it's definitely official.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It's supposed to be filming from what the PW Insider guys are talking about again. So whatever.
Half a pound of salt.
Yeah, everything that comes out when it's still tentative, unless you see a commercial on WWE, take it with a grain of salt. But it's supposed to start filming at Full Sail in 2017. And then they said something about doing like how they did with the cruiserweight guys and showing behind the scenes stuff in the week building up to it at the Performance Center. And they've had people who names like right now so far they've referenced Kimberly, Heidi Lovelace, Nixon Newell, and Evie. So, and then also, of course, you got names already on the NXT roster that could possibly be in it, like Deonna Purrazzo, and then possibly even Rachel Ellering. Yes, that is the daughter of Paul Ellering, who she actually appeared this week on Monday Night Raw. I don't know if you saw that.
I did not watch Raw.
Okay, there was a scene in the bar where Sheamus and Cesaro are having a drink. And some lady walks up and kind of starts chatting it up with Sheamus, and it was Rachel Ellering. So that's one thing there. And I mean, in considering who her dad is, you would be if she's already trained.
Paul Ellering back, so whoever thought that shit would happen.
Yeah, well, and then also too, Tessa Blanchard, you can bring her in. That would be great. She's a decent little wrestler herself. I mean, I want to see. I mean, Granted, I know she's not a spring chicken anymore, but for the love of God, she's still pretty damn dominant as Mercedes Martinez. She's still out there.
God, yes.
She's still out there. You got
Mickie James.
Yeah, bring back Mickie James for her. Why the hell not?
Mickie James should be in this tournament.
Yeah, well,
and then she uses this to bring her board her back onto the main roster if she wants to.
Well, and you know what? I'm a little miffed because the people that I would want to see in this tournament, unfortunately, are signed to Lucha Underground. I would love to see Ivelisse. I know it says Evie on here, but I don't think that it's spelled Evie, so I don't think that's the same person.
No, that's someone else. It's not going to be Ivelisse.
But I would love to see Ivelisse. It would be great.
I mean, Ivelisse has come a long way to go from the chick that got canned from,
Tough enough for breaking her leg, yeah.
Yeah, to... The only problem is she really likes to break that leg.
Yeah, that's the second time now. But between her... I would love to see Sexy Star, but that'll never happen.
No, I'm sure they can find someone in Mexico to bring in.
Dude, Taya. Dude, that chick can take an ass whooping.
I still think, personally, WWE should just look at Johnny Mundo and Taya as a group and bring them both in.
Yeah.
And just hotshot them straight to Raw.
Yeah, no, I would totally be for that. But have you watched
Honestly, no, I have not caught up. I know he won the championship already. Fucking Instagram. I have not watched the last 2 episodes, this week's or last week's.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to play catch up sometime. It's been very busy for me lately.
Yeah, no problem.
But, to me, Taya's good, but she's great with Gunther.
Yeah, no, they play off each other.
But he's great with Taya.
Yeah, no, there was
so if you want to take one of them, honestly, the only thing you do is take both. And if you bring them in, and you bring him in as Johnny Mundo.
Yeah, why not?
No, not John Morrison. Johnny Mundo. God. Damn, that could be a lot of... I think he'd be hot shot right to the main event.
See, I think you can say, hey, he was John Morrison, but now he's this world-traveled rock star. He's got an even bigger ego than he has before, and he wants to be called Johnny Mundo.
And let's be honest, because he left the WWE the way he did, and finally had to be forced to wrestle in different ways, he actually became a good wrestler, and he just wasn't Captain Spot Monkey. Well, let's be honest, John Morrison was fun to watch, but there's not a lot of substance to what he did. Yeah, he does a lot of spots, but holy crap, he can tell a story in the ring right now, in and out of the ring. Jesus Christ, he's got so good. Yeah, no, it definitely is. It's a lot better than he used to be. That's for sure, in my opinion. So, but yeah, man, it's been crazy, and I'm looking forward to the women's thing. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's a lot of the people that I would have liked to see. Even, granted, Mariposa, cheerleader Melissa, like she should have had her shot 10 years ago. She should have been in WWE 10 years ago. Jesus Christ, what she's done as Mariposa has been great. Yeah, I mean, it's something completely different, but I don't know. Oh, God. Talk about bad editing on that. Yep. Oh, God. Scott just sent me a screen cap of something that it was from the Raw Fallout. And you know how like it truncates the titles? It says Roman Reigns on White. Kevin Owens isn't ready for the big D. ... Yep. He ain't ready for that D. That's terrible. That is freaking terrible. Roman's not even going to give him the D because he ain't ready for it. You want the D? You got to earn it. Believe that. Oh, God. That's hilarious. Oh, my God. But, oh, man. Oh, man. That's too funny. That is too freaking funny. Oh, man. But, shoot, this... I'm like, yeah, I must share that with you. Yeah, this weekend we got TLC, which I'm hoping will be okay. God, I'm still not even done, like, thinking about fucking Survivor Series and another goddamn pay-per-view. Well, that's the problem when you have the brand split, is that you do one, like, every other weekend. Perhaps. And then, like... Spend time between pay-per-views. Yeah, and then 2 weeks... And actually give your stories a chance to build up. Well, then in 2 weeks we get Roadblock. I know.
It's like, and then we're gonna get to see freaking Charlotte and Sasha again play hot potato with the goddamn belt.
I'm so fucking pissed that Sasha won that belt.
Well, the fact that, again, don't wrestle in your hometown. Like, if I started noticing that, I would try to bring that up as a storyline if I was the champion. Hey, Sasha Banks, she's from what, Boston? If WWE was going to Boston and I was Sasha Banks and I was the heel, I'd be like, screw that. I've seen what's happened over the past year. I'm not wrestling in my hometown. Screw you, fans. I'm not going to lose my belt in my hometown because of some freaking curse. Because TJ Perkins lost a match in Los Angeles. Charlotte lost the title in Charlotte. Sasha lost her last match in Boston. I mean, it's ridiculous that they keep doing that shit. I mean, you have people come out there to watch you wrestle, that's family and stuff, that may only get to see you wrestle once ever, and that sucks that you gotta lose. I mean, once in a while, that's fine, but this whole year has been like the year of losing in your hometown.
Oh, well.
Oh, and apparently they are having NXT tapings, and it sounds like Crazy Mary Dobson has a new name, so...
What's her name?
Sarah Bridges.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, I don't like that one. I don't know if that's even her... That might be her real name. I don't know. So, let's see. What'd you send me now? Oh, yeah, more people? Yeah, Taylor Hendricks. Hell yeah. She's hot. She can wrestle, but she's hot. Right now, she's a valet. She doesn't wrestle as often because Ring of Honor doesn't have really any women that they bring in. Yeah, Scott.
There's Kimberly.
Yeah, Scott sent me a list from the Sportster of the 20 hottest female independent wrestlers of 2016. Taylor.
But that's a good thing because this might be some of the women that we see.
Taylor Made, cheerleader Melissa's still on the list. She, like I said, she's been around for forever, man. She killed it way back when. Dude, she was on one of the things on here. It says she was the MySpace Girl of the Week back in 2016 for Attack of the Show.
Jesus.
And I'm sorry, I said 2016, 2006. I'm sorry, 2006. That's what I meant to say. MySpace Girl of the Week. That's how back. Nevaeh, Alexis Nevaeh, Kimberly. Britt Baker, that's one I don't know. Interesting.
She got her ass kicked by Nia Jackson.
Oh, that's who that was. Okay. They probably gave her some random ass name. Kanati Brink, I don't know who that is. Oh, she was trained by Gilbert. She's also from the Dudley Boys Academy. She's also wrestled under Jessie K.
Oh, hey, Evie's on this list so you get to see what she looks like.
Who is?
Evie.
Oh, Evie. Okay.
She's a New Zealand independent wrestler.
Santana Garrett's on the list. Lizzie Styles.
Deanna Purrazzo's on here too. I'm surprised they haven't signed her yet.
Lee Jackson. There's this Amanda Rodriguez. Casey Spinelli. I've seen her before.
Oh, Veda Scott's on this list.
Yeah, she's good too. Barbie Hayden. Yeah.
I hope I see her on Friday.
Oh, that's right. You're going to Final Battle.
I'm going to Final Battle.
Yeah, lucky bastard.
Shit dumped on my god.
Again, you bastard.
Third fucking time!
Oh, that's right. Thea Trinidad. Dude, I forgot. She wrestled on NXT a couple weeks back.
Yeah.
Sia Brookside. Oh, I'm Mandy Leone. I thought she was just like the timekeeper at Ring of Honor. Oh, maybe not. So yeah. Oh well, shit. Who's on the card there? I know Cody's gonna be on it against Lethal, right?
Yes.
Let me look it up real quick here since we're talking about it.
Well, I have it on my Instagram.
Final battle. Let's see. ROH World Championship. Dude, that poster's hilarious. That poster's freaking hilarious. It literally looks like something straight out of like Armageddon or one of those like literally end of the world movies where like the Statue of Liberty is being covered in water. So we got what? Kyle O'Reilly.
Well, it's also the end is near because Adam Cole probably won't be in the company anymore.
Yeah, that's true. Adam Cole defending against Kyle O'Reilly in the Ring of Honor World Title. Adam.
God, that's honestly, I would have bought the tickets just for that match if I would have known.
Yeah.
I remember the last really good ROH match that I saw before I went to Worlds Collide was at Better Than Our Best, or I think it was Better Than Our Best in 2012. It was the one they had in June 2012. The show was shit, except for these two motherfuckers kicking the living fuck out of each other.
Nice. Well,
these two guys are two of my favorites on the indies.
There's rumors going around now that WWE's talking about raiding Ring of Honor when they're because I guess a bunch of guys' contracts are up at the end of the year.
Oh, you mean like Jay Lethal, Adam Cole, and
the Young Bucks?
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll see what happens there.
I really think Cole and Lethal could be once.
Yeah.
Imagine Jay Lethal coming out to cut a promo on Samoa Joe out of nowhere.
That'd be fun.
The fucking pop they get down in Florida.
Yeah, oh yeah, no doubt.
So what I have here is, I'm going to start from the bottom up.
Okay.
I always do that. So we have Motor City Machine Guns and Donovan Dijak going to be on the show, plus more. A grudge match between Colt Cabana and Dalton Castle.
God, that match is going to be hilarious.
I'm going to see Dalton Castle live.
Yeah, dude, that's going to be...
My God, I can take another one off my wrestling bucket list.
That's going to be hilarious. I love Colt Cabana. Dalton Castle blows him away in the comedy.
I have not enjoyed Colt Cabana in years.
Yeah, I know.
But Dalton Castle is one of the greatest fucking things in wrestling right now. With him and his boys and his character and just so goddamn flamboyantly gay in the way he does everything.
Yep, he's a peacock, that's for sure.
Oh my, I just love how he comes out and he literally steps out of his pants. It's one of those things where, you just look at it and go, I should be offended and probably slightly frightened, but I fucking love what I watch right now. You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's just fucking awesome.
Oh, update you, Motor City Machine Guns and Dijak are going to face the Rebellion. Caprice Coleman, Rhett Titus, and Kenny King.
What happened to All Night Express?
Well, they added Caprice Coleman, so they gave themselves a new name. I don't know. I don't watch Ring of Honor consistently anymore.
I haven't watched Ring of Honor in years. Last time I watched them, I went to it.
Yeah, I got the Fight TV app. They show. I gotta figure out. I think I can get it on my Roku. But
I'm just hoping that War Machine is on this.
Yeah, maybe they'll do something in the beginning. I don't know.
I really want to see War Machine. Well, okay, so we have that match, which is added to the card. I can't even do it anymore. My voice is so fucked up lately. This is what sounds like we're trying to. Oh my god, that hurt. So Jushin Thunder Liger. Oh, it's not fun saying it like that. Okay, Jushin Thunder Liger is wrestling Silas Young. I hate Silas.
The last quote unquote real man.
You mean the one that looks like a mix between Hawk from Legion of Doom and
Magnum TA? Yeah, Magnum TA, J. Crow.
It's their bastard love child.
Yeah. Dude, somebody posted up the other day, and I forgot about this video. Japanese TV, Jushin Thunder Liger, after a night out of drinks with the other wrestlers, he randomly would sneak into their rooms at 4 a.m. with a referee and see if he tried to pin them, if a referee started counting who would actually kick out. Oh my god, dude, it's the funniest thing. It's got Tanahashi's in it. It's got Makabe. It's got a couple of guys that you would recognize from New Japan. And it's funny because only one person doesn't kick out, and it was almost like he saw a ghost and was like, "What the hell's going on? Am I dreaming?" Dude, it was good. It was pretty. Oh, I think it was horrible.
That Liger's got a 30-year career. He can probably do anything he wants at this point.
I think it might have been Honma who was screwed up and thought it was a dream, and then he ended up being like naked and they had to censor him after they pulled the blanket off. It was bad. I'll try to find the video again and send it to you. But carry on.
We have Cody Rhodes versus Jay Lethal, which is really why we bought tickets to the show.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good match. And you seen he won. I think it was some world title. If it was What Culture Pro Wrestling over in UK,
Yes.
and he won the Global Force Next Gen title.
Cody, right?
Yeah, Cody did.
Yeah, he's doing well for himself in the Indies, which is exactly what I wanted Dolph Ziggler to fucking do, but
Yeah.
never did.
Yeah, dumbass.
Then we have the ROH 6-man Tag Team Championship Tournament Finals. I only have half the match on this one. It's Leo Rush and Jay White and Kushida versus question mark.
The Kingdom. Matt Taven, Vinny Marseglia, and TK O'Ryan.
I only know Matt Taven on that one.
Yeah. So basically, since freaking Mike Bennett left, I guess Matt Taven carried on the Kingdom name.
And Adam Cole decided to say, fuck you, I'm better than this.
Yeah, exactly.
ROH World Tag Team Championship. Mark and Jay Briscoe challenging the champion, the Young Bucks.
Dude, there's like 3 people named Jay on this fucking card.
Yes.
Why?
ROH Television Championship 4-corner survival match. Will Ospreay recently lost the title to Marty Scurll.
Yeah, Marty Scurll.
None of us are looking forward to Will Ospreay, Captain, Dancy Pants that he is.
I don't mind him. He's kind of
He's too choreographed.
Yeah, he can be.
Nothing looks like wrestling with him. His looks like a fucking dance.
Bobby Fish.
When Vader kicked his ass, I was very happy. And they're wrestling also Bobby Fish and Dragon Lee.
No.
And of course, the match I am now officially looking forward to.
Yeah.
Kyle O'Reilly challenging Adam Cole for the ROH World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah.
Yes, Future Shock explodes.
Yeah.
Again.
Marty Scurll. I don't know if you've heard of him or seen him.
I've heard of him. I haven't seen him. So
Yeah.
this will be interesting to see him for the first time.
Yeah, he's a pretty damn good wrestler too. He's like literally an over the top. I think he calls himself the villain. He's very over the top, man. He's a good character. So
that's not the guy in the UK that comes up with like music for his own opponents, right?
I'm trying to remember because I've seen him do stuff and he comes out usually with like a cane and like some sort of like fur coat cape looking thing.
Never mind. I'm thinking of someone else. Dang! Jesus Christ! They replaced Eric Young quickly.
Huh. Let's see.
Eric Young's got a fuzzy coat. Eric Young and Johnny Mundo had a baby!
Yeah, here's, damn it, yeah, let me, this is Marty Scurll. I can never say how you pronounce his name. There you go, that's what he looks
I
like.
was just looking at that photo.
Yeah, that's what he looks like, the villain.
Alright, I'm down.
Yeah, he's a cool little character. So, yeah, man, that should be fun. Oh, man. Ugh. I can't wait till frickin' January, dude. I get to go to the frickin' Rumble in San Antonio.
That's right, rub that in.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll just say this then.
Hey, you're probably... I know. You're probably going to be going to SummerSlam again.
Hopefully.
If it's in...
Not at least NXT.
Yeah, I don't know if it's... I mean, hopefully it's in Brooklyn again. I don't know where it's going to be.
It's supposed to be in Brooklyn until 2018, I think.
I don't know. Because right now, for some reason, it's been like... WWE has a fascination with freaking Dallas and Texas in general.
Yeah, but I think they announced it back in 2015 that they're doing the next 3 SummerSlams in Brooklyn.
Yeah, because I know, because they just, I think this TLC's in Dallas. They just had WrestleMania in Dallas. San Antonio has the Rumble. Part of me wants to say maybe Houston got something. Maybe Houston got the next Survivor Series or something. I vaguely remember Houston getting something, and I was just like, wait, Texas is getting everything now all of a sudden. Wow.
Texas has a shitload of money.
Yeah, well, when they have a lot of big cities, too, so...
It's a big fucking state. You fit like a quarter of the country in it.
Yeah, well, shit, man. You drive 11 hours going left to right, and you still were in the state. So literally, it's probably the same distance as the top to the bottom of California. So it's crazy, man. Well, shoot.
Yeah.
So since we talked for a little over an hour about baseball and other sports and catered that into wrestling, how about we get into some movies here for the last 40 minutes or so?
Oh, shit, I completely forgot. We were doing a Arnold SchwarzeNovember.
Yeah, we're officially, as of this day, as we're taping, this is the last day of the month. And the fun part is, starting tomorrow, we're in a DV December, so...
And 13 days.
Yeah, that's probably just going to be you this time around.
Punk.
Boo, yeah, I know. I'll watch the regular movies, but I don't know about the Creepmas stuff. Maybe, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through that many movies. So, you want to go first, or...
That'll be the easiest one to tell you what I watched.
Yeah.
It's only 3 movies since.
I was going to say, yeah.
I was so damn far ahead.
Yeah.
I decided to actually relax the last few days and not watch extra movies. Although I have gotten a head start on DV December, so I can talk about that right now since it's officially December here.
Oh yeah, that's right. It is officially after midnight where you're at.
Yes, it is. So, to continue the Dirty Harry theme that I started at the end of last episode, I watched The Enforcer and Sudden Impact. I would have watched the Deadpool, but the DVD did not work.
Wait, the new Deadpool movie?
No.
Or a film by... Okay, that actually was called The Deadpool.
The Deadpool.
Oh, okay.
That's where they got the name for the character.
Ah, okay.
And then I closed it out with another Arnold film, The Sixth Day.
Nice. That's a good one.
Yeah, no, it's not, but it's still entertaining.
I like The Sixth Day.
Like a lot of things that we have to make fun of you for.
Thanks. All right. I think I last left off with Last Action Hero.
Last Action Hero! Sorry.
Yeah, so I went from that to Get Your Ass to Mars, Total Recall, 1990, the original.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that one. I haven't even watched the other one. I don't even care. Like, seriously.
I watched it once. It was pretty.
Yeah. I think the only scene I saw of it was just to see how they recreated the 3-titted chick. Like, that's the only thing I cared about. So, from Total Recall, I watched a movie called Super from 2010. It's okay. It's like an action comedy. It's with Rainn Wilson. I think that's what his name is. You know who I'm talking about from The Office.
Uh-huh.
And the chick from Juno is in it.
Yeah.
And a small-time actor by the name of Kevin Bacon. I think
Just Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, so, but basically, Rainn Wilson's girlfriend falls in love with him, they get married, but she ends up having a drug problem and ends up falling for Kevin Bacon, who is basically the local drug guy, the local drug lord. And Rainn Wilson has this idea that I'm going to make myself, like, he's got a vision from God that he's going to become a superhero and start, like, trying to rid the neighborhood of all the people doing wrong. And he calls himself, oh God, the Crimson Bolt. And he runs around with a giant wrench and hits people with it. So yeah, dude, it's funny. It's kind of
like Kick-Ass.
No, not,
comedy sense?
It's more comedy than that. But there's
but like the stupid normal person becoming a hero. I know she gets shot in the head or something.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, what's her name? The girl from Juno. She winds up playing his sidekick and down the line, Bolty. Yeah.
Are you going to NXT in San Antonio?
I don't know yet. I haven't figured out all the logistics yet.
Apparently,
The tickets go on sale already?
no, but the main event was announced for it.
Oh, okay. That should be fun.
And I don't want to spoil it for you.
Okay. I have a feeling
But you should probably go.
it's Joe Nakamura again.
Oh, no. I don't think so.
Interesting. But I like that movie. Super.
The entrance should be fantastic, though.
Will it be glorious?
Possibly.
Ooh, okay. I watched a movie from 2013 called Welcome to the Punch. It's basically the actor who played young Professor X in the more recent X-Men movies.
Oh, God, I can't remember his name.
I can never yet. I don't know. But he plays. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, something like that, McAvoy or something.
He was in Wanted, which is actually was it Wanted or?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he's the Curve the Bullet guy. That one.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it was Wanted.
Yes, it was. That was actually a pretty good film.
But basically,
Wanted was based off on was absolutely atrocious.
Yeah, he's
the worst comics I ever read.
In this Welcome to the Punch, he's a detective, and they've been trying to catch this guy for the longest of time, but the guy, the crook in it gets set up in the process, and like near the middle of the movie, they wind up having to join forces to like save themselves because it sounds like the police force is corrupt and there's some other crap going on too. So it was all right. It wasn't the greatest. I watched the remake of the old The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
How was that?
I liked it.
Your alarm goes off at 12:30 in the morning.
Yeah, no, it's just whatever. The Man from U.N.C.L.E. You know what? It did have that very British like mod type feel to it. I guess. I liked it. I wound up recommending it to my dad because he used to watch the show, I guess, back in the day a little bit, and he goes, it's not what I expected, so whatever. But I liked it. I watched the 2007 based off a video game Hitman, which that one was kind of whatever too. That's with the guy from what's that show called? Why do I want to say like Deadwood or something like that? I can't think of it.
I don't know. I've never seen the movie.
Yeah, Hitman. It's pretty good. I mean, it's basically based off that video game Hitman. You got.
I was told they were okay, and the sequel's pretty good too. I was told.
I don't know. And then for number 30, I wound up watching for the first time ever. I watched End of Days.
Oh, what did you think of that?
Dude, totally not like any other Schwarzenegger film at all. Like it was like.
A lot of horror elements.
Yeah, it was like Stigmata meets an action flick.
Yeah, I really need to get that added to my collection. That's one of like the few Arnold films that I really want that I don't have.
Yeah, I liked it. I was floored that it was just so dark. I was like, dude, this is kind of like weird. And then just because I happened to be watching Monday Night Raw and I couldn't sleep after Monday Night Raw, Shooter with Mark Wahlberg was on after Raw. So I watched that one too, which now they're actually bringing that and turning it into a series. And
yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah, because basically it had a conclusion, and I think they're just going to rehash most of the story that they gave in the movie itself. But Randy Orton's going to be on the series, and I think Ryan Phillippe plays Bob Lee Swagger, something like that. So
yes,
yeah. So there's my list. Yay, I made it.
Mazel tov.
So yeah.
So what do you think you're going to start with for DVD December?
Well, okay, because I don't have that many new DVDs. And when it comes to the DVDs, okay, just to clarify the rules, because of me being not a cinephile like you guys, they amended the rules to where I can watch Netflix things, but I have to watch stuff that I've never seen before, ever. So I have, with the DVDs or the Blu-rays and stuff that I do have that I've never watched or that I've never opened before, they can be older movies, but it's just something that has to be brand new, unpacked out of the DVD shell. Yes?
Uh-huh.
Okay, because I have a copy of No Holds Barred that I've never opened that I'm probably going to watch that. I just picked up Independence Day Resurgence.
I'm sorry.
Well, technically it's my dad's copy, so I'm watching it anyway. I don't give a crap.
I'm sorry for your dad.
And then Star Trek Beyond. So I have those to watch, which is great. I don't know. I'd have to look and see. I started going through Netflix the other day and was adding things, and most of the time when I start adding things on Netflix, I end up adding more documentaries than anything. So it's like, damn it, I gotta find like stuff that's actual movies and not just documentaries, films. Because I watched a documentary the other day called Viva Lucha, and it was really cool to follow. It was following a bunch of wrestlers from CMLL, so it was pretty sweet to watch and see their it's a part of their daily lives and go through the different venues in Mexico, and one of which was an American, John Strongman Anderson. I don't know if you ever heard of that guy. Nope. Okay. I seen him wrestle up here in California. I actually filmed him a couple times at Pro Wrestling Revolution. So, but yeah. So I got to find more stuff on the Netflix that way. And you know, honestly, I don't know why I have it, but I swear to God, I'm pretty damn sure I have a sealed copy of the first Lord of the Rings movie somewhere in my little shelf here.
Why is it sealed?
Probably because I bought it on a whim and then put it on the shelf and completely forgot about it because it's behind crap. Because I don't see it right now as I'm looking, from sitting at my desk. But I'm pretty sure it's in the back row. So, and I was never a big Lord of the Rings fan, but it was like how you do is one of those things where it was in the $5 bin. You couldn't pass it up. I was like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, maybe I'll watch this. Still haven't.
No, that's a lot of my movies are from discounts.
Dude, and that one I've legitimately, I kid you not, I've legitimately had that DVD sealed for 10 years.
Dang.
I bought it on a whim when I was with one of my ex-girlfriends. And I just, whatever. So it's still there. I guess maybe, I don't know, bad memories. I don't know. Maybe that's why I haven't watched it. I don't know.
I can't watch this.
Yeah, I don't know. Shoot, my neighbor is getting ready to move to Oregon, and he wound up giving a box of a bunch of DVDs, and he's like, here. He's like, I digitized everything, so I just have everything on my computer, and I can watch everything through my computer now, through my TV. I'm like, sweet. So I have the whole Harry Potter series now that I've never owned. I have, what else do I have? I think there's a couple of Lethal Weapons in there. Yeah, there's quite a few. So I might actually have stuff like that. But again, those aren't brand spanking new. They're new to me.
Dude, like I said, most of my movies are used.
Yeah, so I might just go through that box and do
shit Tomas gave me.
Yeah, I might just do
he couldn't stand it.
Yeah, I might just do a big ass Harry Potter marathon or something like that if that's the case. Since I just got all those DVDs.
Why not? They're new to you.
Yeah, so I might end up doing that too. So, anything specific on yours?
Well, I have to figure out what I'm going to do because I've already watched about 40 movies.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. You've said you've.
See, I start my DVD December a little early. For those that don't realize it, I use these months to kind of get a lot of shit off my pile already.
Mm-hmm.
So in Halloween, I watched about 12 films. Sci-fi, I watched about 5 or 6. This month, I watched a lot. And I shall regale you with them now because I have nothing better to do than to read lists.
Nice.
The reason why I do this also is to keep track of some of the stuff that I've actually read. Read? What the fuck? I just bought comics yesterday, so that's mind frame.
That's alright.
I have to do this, so I know exactly what I've done. And it gives us a chance to talk about some of the stuff that we watched, and would we suggest it, or would we tell you, fuck off?
Yeah.
I watched Yongere, Monster from the Deep, and Konga, which is actually a 2-disc set. X, The Man with the X-Ray Eyes, which was surprisingly really good. The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension, Captain America Civil War. The Empire Strikes Back theatrical edition. Fuck you, special editions. Seriously. Rambach, Berlin Undead. Now we're up to Halloween. So the first 6 were Sci-Fi September.
Nice.
Not great, but okay. Next is Halloween. Rambach, Berlin Undead. Carrie from 1976. The House of the Devil. Zombie Holocaust. Bay of Blood, which still sucks. It Follows, which is surprisingly good. Blood-Sucking Bastards, because I just love that title. The Blob, 1958. Dear God, this movie's amazing. Have you seen that?
The Blob? No.
Oh, we have to fix that. Then we moved on to action.
I found it. I still legitimately have Lord of the Rings sealed up.
Wow.
That's
sad.
And it does legitimately look like it's like old school. Like, remember, like now, I don't know if with your DVDs they used to put the tape on the top and the sides because it has the security device inside.
Yes.
Yeah, it's one of those ones.
They don't even put them on the top anymore lately.
Yeah, let's see. This is okay. No, that's the copyright from 2001, 2002. I wish it would keep the date like on it somewhere where actually you can see when it. Oh God, America Online keyword Lord of the Rings.
Oh shit. What?
For those who don't know what America Online is, you've got mail.
What?
I'm dead serious.
America Online went from being the leading internet provider through dial-up to being a website to get your mail at.
Yeah, basically, that's funny. Yeah, America Online keyword Lord of the Rings is on the back advertisement of the DVD, the insert, the cover.
Oof, you should open that and make sure the shit ain't dust on the inside.
Shit, yeah, freaking breaks. Like the second I touch it, it turns to stone and cracks and crumbles.
It's like a vampire with a stake through its heart in the sun.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer turns to dust.
So, I did much better for Arnold SchwarzeNovember, just this month in general, because there's a lot of movies on this list that is not SchwarzeNovember related.
Oh, okay.
So I watched Red Heat, Godzilla, Expendables 3, Kickboxer 3, Kickboxer 4. That's a hell of a tongue twister. Skyfall, Raw Force. Then I watched The Lion King.
Yay.
Because for some reason I have to own that on DVD, Blu-ray, and VHS. I just have to.
Nice.
And now I do. And I found the Platinum Edition DVD of it. I'm not talking about the DVD that came out at the same time as the Blu-ray came out. I'm talking about the 2-disc Platinum set that's like sold for like $400 online at one point.
Ooh, fancy.
And I got it for $3.
Cheapskate. Yay.
Salvation Army.
Gotta love it.
After that, I watched Frozen, which I finally saw the ending to.
Woohoo. Oh,
and then James and the Giant Peach.
Dude, it's funny. I saw a graphic, and I don't know how much into popular music of the last like decade you were, but that song in Frozen, "Love Is an Open Door," where yeah, somebody made a graphic that showed them two singing "Love Is an Open Door," and then the picture below it is the guy from oh my god, what's the name of the goddamn band? Oh freaking hell! Not Fall Out Boy, the other one. God damn it! This is gonna Panic at the Disco. That I Write Sins Not Tragedies song that I chime in. Haven't you people ever heard of Closing a Goddamn Door? I don't know. Apparently you don't get the joke, but okay.
No, I don't.
Okay, never mind then. If this was the claw ink thing that Brian and I used to do, Brian would have laughed. So because he's into
Brian's an idiot though.
Well, he's also into that pop punk and boy band type stuff.
Yeah, I'm not. I always seem to go to the Warped Tour every year.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, that's good. That's still a band.
Yeah.
They're alive.
Exactly.
That person didn't die yet.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I stopped listening to them a decade ago.
Yeah.
What?
So, yeah. Okay.
After James and the Giant Peach, we watched Conquest. Dirty Harry's on there. Mobile Suit Gundam, The Enforcer, Sudden Impact. After that, I was kind of like, I need to change things up. So I literally just grabbed a random DVD from my pile, from like one of my back piles. I just grabbed one that was in the middle, and it just happened to be Stan Lee's Mutants, Monsters, and Marvels, creating Spider-Man and Here Comes the Heroes. Pretty much just Kevin Smith interviewing Stan Lee and Stan Lee bullshitting.
Cool.
And it was entertaining as fuck.
That's awesome.
And Kevin Smith still wears that stupid fucking hockey jersey.
Yeah, always.
My God. Look, even I grew up enough to the point where, yes, I will wear shorts in the summer, but my shorts don't go down to my ankles, you fat bastard.
Yeah, dude.
I am 400 pounds of morbid obesity, and even my shorts go to only my shins.
Yeah, Kevin Smith is always notorious for the shorts, the hockey jerseys, the backwards cap,
and the smoking pot. It's like, dude, grow the fuck up. You're a grown man with a gimmick.
Yeah.
You're worse than wrestling fans with gimmicks.
That's funny.
After that, I spent 4 hours watching Never Sleep Again, the Elm Street story, which discusses all the Freddy Krueger movies that starred Robert Englund.
Nice.
Yeah, it is a massive, insane, long fucking movie, but it's worth sitting through. It really was. I didn't even watch it again. But, you know what it really made me want?
Huh.
A documentary on New Line Cinema.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
You know, if anyone ever, like, I don't know if you can maybe plug in the music at this point. I'll pause for a second. That's where you'll be able to put it in during editing. The New Line Cinema graphic, every time that started, I always got goosebumps because it's in front of one of my favorite movies of all time, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So every time I see that and I hear the music that goes with it, I get goosebumps.
Yeah, I have to go find that now. I gotta find that music.
Turtles or New Line Cinema bumper?
I gotta find the New Line Cinema bumper because you put in your little pause and I was like thinking, wait, what do you want in there for a second? So now
a bumper. Put my bumper in there.
Yeah, now I gotta find what the hell you're talking about.
That's not that hard. It's on YouTube.
Okay.
I made a whole thread dedicated to it on the forum one time.
Okay. I'll go find it.
And then there was Hugo, the 6th day, and because I got it on Sunday and I had nothing better to do at 4 in the morning, I watched Zootopia.
Dude, that's a good movie.
It was.
I really liked it.
I still think of all the film, like if I had to grade the recent movies from the CGI era that they're doing right now, it's number 3 for me. Even though I really liked it, I liked Tangled more, and I liked Wreck-It Ralph even more than that.
Oh, dude, Wreck-It Ralph is so good.
Frozen's on the bottom of my list. Not that it's bad, it's just that I think they're better films.
Yeah, it's overhyped. It was very
Tangled's shit.
Very overhyped. Yeah, Tangled, I've only seen bits and pieces of that one, so I've never actually...
I really think you should see the whole thing, because that's where you get how good a movie it is.
Yeah.
But in the end, it's all about, I'm gonna wreck it!
Yeah. No, I like that one, because again, it's more of a... it's a nostalgia feel for some of us, but it's also, I mean, a good little story about, hey, it's okay to be an outcast because you're unique. kind of thing. And you can still do whatever. So... I like it, and I like the fact that what's his name? Not John C. Reilly, the other guy who plays Fix It Felix. I can never remember that guy's name. Not sure. You still there? Oh no! We lost Scott. Not good. Not good. Oh man. Well, at least he got through most of his list there. Here goes the Skype. Let me see if we can try to get him back here. I don't know what's gonna happen. I think his computer might have died. We're trying to get him back. No. Of course not. Well, shows you how professional this show is. Yeah. So, I guess on that note, we've been going for a while here. And I'm sure he's going to wind up calling me as I'm recording this still and just rambling. But all right. Well, I'm just going to put a little ending on the show here. So you've been listening to Gorilla Blood Radio. Be sure to hit that subscribe button on the YouTube that you're listening to this on. Instagram, Gorilla Blood Radio. If you want to get in touch with Scott is over on the Instagram as well, ScottNDX. If you want to keep up with us on the Arnold SchwarzeNovember stuff or on the DB December stuff, you can also hit up horrorsonline.proboards.com, HORRORS online.proboards.com. And hey, Scott's calling back. Yay! We lost connection to you, but Scott's back. Yay!
Yay!
So I was
Look at it, logo fucked everything up.
Yeah, so I was like getting ready to end the show and going through all the end of the show stuff, but cool. Hey, you're here again. So.
No, you. I didn't want to play that again. That wasn't my goal.
Okay. Where were we at? We were at Zootopia, Tangled, Frozen, talking about all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, for the CGI, I still think The Princess and the Frog is a great film. And unfortunately, no one gave a shit because it was hand animated.
Yeah, I've never seen it either, so I have no idea.
Yeah, unfortunately, 2D animation in the States is completely dead.
Yeah, basically. Unless you're watching like stuff on like YouTube or something like that. There's some stuff online that actually are not too bad.
Yeah, but you're never going to see them because they're just, stuff online, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy how that goes, but yeah, never know.
It's disappointing that Disney will never make another hand-drawn animated film like that.
I think eventually they might, only because I think that
they fired the whole department.
I have a feeling that it's going to come back sooner or later, because again, every single time things go, like, a lot of times things go in cycles when it comes to trends.
There's been a really long fucking cycle.
I know, but
CGI animated movies.
I know, but I mean, when did Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs come out?
1937.
Okay, so I mean, it had
1937. I'm going to assume it's 1937.
It had a run for 60 some odd years before we really got to more computer aided everything in 3-dimensional. I mean, I honestly, there might even be, I mean, like I said, a revitalization, a renaissance, if you will, of that kind of stuff. Because again, it's something that, at least for my generation, your generation, it's something that we grew up with. And so maybe as now our generation is just maybe getting into the workplace, and if they decide to do it, hey.
Yeah, but what's sad is that they don't want people to do shit like this anymore. Yeah. You can do that for a cartoon that's only 12 minutes long, not even. That's fine. But doing it for a whole movie, it's like it's unheard of and people won't sit through it. Even though, I almost bought a fucking copy of Watership Down on Criterion last night, If the Criterion sale was still going on, I'd own that shit right now.
Yeah.
I love shit like that. And it still goes on in foreign countries. Europe and Japan are still well known for doing animation like that.
Yeah.
But everything else is done with fucking Flash, and it's done with, like nothing that moves. They just push shit over and they just waddle, and then everything's CGI. It's just like, come on. Animation is either too highbrow or too lowbrow. There's nothing in between for the people that really like animation.
Yeah.
Not here in this country.
Hey, I still like going back and watching the Harryhausen stuff.
So do I.
So
I love stop motion. I just watched James and the Giant Peach Dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it's still.
You saw Army of Darkness, right?
Yeah, a little bit of it.
My
yeah.
God, all those Harryhausen style skeletons.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, it's a dying art, man. I mean, every now and again you'll still see some places that do it. I mean, even like South Park started out as stop motion animation with construction paper.
Yeah, well, it's pretty pretty much how all animation is. I mean, you really shouldn't call it stop motion. It's just animation.
Yeah.
Instead of drawing shit, they just use construction paper instead.
Yeah, but
stop motion is usually used for 3D items.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
Just saying technically, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, artists one to another.
Random thought, since you're again not just an aficionado on art, but an aficionado when it comes to wrestling. I think in the past I've told you about a theory that I had about how with Camp WWE, I know you didn't watch it too much, but Camp WWE should have like a rival camp, like they compete against. How funny would it be? Because I was watching the ECW top 50 oh my god moments. How funny would it be if Camp Extreme comes out and all of a sudden we finally get to see the backstory between Raven and Tommy Dreamer hating each other? Because that's how their rivalry started when Raven came in and started attacking Tommy, was because they knew each other at summer camp and Tommy picked on Raven.
And they both like Beulah.
Yeah. So I just thought that'd be like, dude, that'd be kind of funny to throw that in there as a nostalgia thing for the actual fans that know the storylines.
That'd be interesting.
I would
love to see like a full documentary on shit like that. Just to, like, you know, they do those feuds DVDs sometimes.
Yeah.
Shit, you have one for Dreamer and Raven easily.
Yeah, oh yeah, no doubt. Or hell,
the feud only lasted 3 years and then came to fruition at the end of ECW.
Yeah.
When they became tag team champs together.
Yeah, Raven came back for like that little bit, and yeah, that was it.
Still.
Shoot.
You know, I mean that OMG was a pretty decent video.
I was gonna say, if you haven't watched it yet, it was good. I liked it. I watched it.
Are you kidding me? I watched it after that sit down with Corey Graves.
Okay, with Heyman, yeah.
So I spent like 4 hours watching ECW.
Nice. Yeah, I watched a little bit of it the other night. I watched a little bit today on my break at the school, and then I watched the end of it once I got home. So I was like, dude, this is pretty sweet. So. Yeah, man.
Like how they mentioned the crucifixion of Sandman and how it drove Kurt Angle to WWE.
Yeah, all that stuff, and dude, the Kane Dewey promo.
Still one of the greatest things ever.
Yeah, the Kane Dewey promo, freaking Mikey Whipwreck story. God, man, the 911. Dude, that made me laugh. I forgot about 911.
Yeah.
Dude, all the stupid shit. Like the guy messing up playing the anthem, 911 comes out and chokeslams his ass.
Oh, man, it's so good.
Oh, dude, just the little shit like that. Freaking Malenko and Guerrero. I mean, the evolution.
Watch their matches all day.
Yeah, the evolution of Taz from the Tasmaniac. The freaking, oh my god, what was that Taipei death match between Sabu and Funk?
Oh, it was between Ian and Axl Rotten.
Oh no, that's that one. I'm thinking just the barbed wire rope match. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh god, that was like after that. I remember Boyman after that match. I would never do a barbed wire death match again.
Yeah, Sabu cut his arm open and then took athletic tape and taped his arm back together.
Like a 9-inch gash on his bicep, his left bicep, and he decided to say, "Fuck it, I'm going to tape this up."
Yeah, he legitimately.
While Terry Funk is kicking him in the corner.
Yeah, and then they wind up. He does the triple. Well, instead of the triple jump, he does from the chair over the barbed wire to Terry Funk on the floor, who's almost already wrapped in barbed wire, and then Sabu rolls him in the ring to get the pin, and then they like had to literally cut all the wires out of him. They were like intertwined and they couldn't get apart. It was hilarious. I feel so.
It was fun.
It's so bad, but it's funny in the process. Oh man, so good.
Oh, it was really some good stuff. It still is some good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's still stand the test of time thanks to WWE Network, man. That honestly, ultimately, I think that would do wonders for TNA in the grand scheme of the history of the wrestling industry. I would
love TNA to go out of business just so they get the library for it.
Yeah, I would watch all that stuff.
Because that AJ Styles DVD.
Yeah. Yeah, that's we'll see what happens, man. We'll definitely
afford this set right there.
Yeah. So we'll see. And then also too, I mean, if they wanted to, I mean, again, they Punk was there for a while, Ambrose was there for a while. and under a different name, obviously. Joe, Bobby Roode. You got all those guys who have come over to WWE. Eric Young. I mean, that'd be great, dude, to have all that footage of them before they got to WWE. Because some people, they might know the name of Eric Young, but they've never seen him wrestle until they got this character. Well, Eric Young was never really a star. He was just a lackey in Team Canada for the longest of time. So, I don't know, man. It's crazy. So, all right. On that note, you want to call it a night then?
Yeah, it's 1:03.
I was going to say, shoot, you're probably either going to go to bed, have something to eat, or read comics. One of the three.
I'll probably read comics because it's Wednesday, or maybe try to catch up on Lucha Underground because it's Wednesday, or maybe try and catch up on NXT because it's Wednesday, or maybe catch up on 205 Live because I wasn't even home until midnight yesterday because I spent $125 on a book set.
No fun.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, 205 Live was actually decent. I mean, I don't know. I don't like them being away from Full Sail because the crowd's just not in it. So, I guess Full Sail has its advantages. So, but all right.
Yeah, the National Wrestling crowd.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right. Well, we'll leave it at that for tonight. Again, Scott NDX on the Instagram, Gorilla Blood Radio on the Instagram. Subscribe on the YouTube. What else do we have? Oh, horrorsonline.prowords.com to keep up with us if you want to do the DVD December. There's a thread for that there on the forums. It's gonna be awesome. So, then Scott's gonna do the Creepmas thing. I don't think I'm gonna do the Creepmas thing because that's extra movies for me, and I struggle already with what I got. So, we'll see. But he's gonna do the Creepmas.
Yeah.
What else do we got? Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. That was last week.
Find Apollo Crews, please.
Yes, please find Apollo. That was great, dude. As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh my god, it's Brodus Clay all over again. It's Tyrus. Where's Tyrus? Where's Brodus?
Just please find Apollo Crews.
Yeah.
People are worried. His family is worried. The wrestling community is worried. WWE's not worried.
Yeah. He's probably still wrestling the house shows, but still, it's like, god damn it, put him on TV for Christ's sake.
Seriously.
So, alright, well, on that note, I think that's about it, and we'll call it a night, and then Scott out there in New York City, I'm Daniel Correa here in the San Francisco Bay Area. I guess, good fight, good night? Oh.
Sure, why not?
I miss Celebrity Deathmatch. Damn it. I wish they'd bring that back. That's a good claymation show.
Yeah, especially when they threw a couple of wrestlers in there just for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
Didn't Mankind wrestle Einstein?
Foley was on there. Stone Cold was on there. Yeah, they had a few. They had some good ones. Marilyn Manson. Yeah, Nick Diamond, Johnny Gomez. Singing, good fight, good night. Down. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Dr. Nick.